Hey, I have a pick a card reading for you. We are going to find out who has a crush on you right now and why. So we'll get all the juicy details about who they are. If there's more than one person, we'll get charms at the end of every pile. So stay until the end if you want to hear initials and names and different occupations, tattoos that they might have, all the specific details and the messages about why they have a crush on you, what are they thinking about when they think about you. All that stuff is going to be in this reading, okay? You have 4 piles to choose from. All the timestamps will be listed down in the drop-down box below. You can click on the timestamp or the chapter. I am going to pull a card for each pile, and then we'll get a close-up look at what you have to choose from today. So let's see what cards come out first. I don't know. This is new. It looks like spirit right here. This little beam of light has never happened before. All right, pile number 1. If you've never been here before, my name is Amy. If you have been here before, welcome back, you guys. Let's see what we get for the cards. Spirit, pile number 1. What's the card for pile 1? Pile 1. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. There we go. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile 4. Oops. Oh, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever pulled that one before. All right. Well, hello to all the newbies that are just now coming into my collective. Welcome, babes. Pile number 1. Let's get a close up here. Boom. Here we go. This is the card for pile number 1. It looks like somebody's just waking up, stretching, having a cuppy of coffee or tea. There's hanging plants above them. They have nice white sheets. This is the Saying Yes to Me card. You can pause it here if you want to read the entire card, but this card is about giving yourself permission to believe that you are perfect and beautiful as you are. When you choose yourself, you acknowledge your own inner guidance. When you say yes to yourself, you prove to you that you trust yourself. All right, so you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to this bracelet here. That one is the Atlantis bracelet on my website. It's made with lapis lazuli crystals, one of my favorite crystals, lapis lazuli. It's a pretty blue color. Or you might be drawn to the cute little dolphin. If you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you're pile number 1. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, make sure you listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. You can definitely have messages for you in multiple piles. Pile number 2, this is your card. It looks like she's painting. She's got her little paint, whatever that's called, on the floor there. Her easel, all the paints on the wall. This is Healing Through Art card. During creativity, we come into flow. We connect with the moment, and all the rest floats out of our experience. Entering the moment and expressing oneself through art and creativity is an excellent way to enhance self-knowledge and self-expression. All right, so all my little artist babes, anybody that's drawn to this card, you might be drawn to that, your pile number 2, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That is the Starry Sky bracelet, and it is made with aqua blue jade crystals. It's a really pretty light blue color. Or you could be drawn to the cute little snail that has little flowers on it. If you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 2. Pile 3. They have that Chiquita banana thing on their head. It also looks like there's sushi or cut up fruits and veggies. This is the biofeedback loop card. Biofeedback harnesses one's own response to various factors, looping it back to the receiver. As the receiver begins to adjust to the biofeedback loop, changes occur in the body and the mind. So you might be drawn to that card imagery. It also looks like there's a glass of wine right there. Or you might be drawn to this bracelet. This is one of my new bracelets on my website. It's called the Wizard bracelet, and it is made with lapis lazuli tiger's eye. So it's a combination of lapis lazuli and tiger's eye crystals. It's a really pretty blue tiger's eye looking bracelet, okay? Or you could be drawn to the peacock. If you're drawn to any of those things or all three of those things, you're pile number 3. And pile 4, this is yours. Looks like she's journaling or writing a book. There's a laptop, a cup of coffee or tea. This is the Imagineering card. Imagineering is visualization coupled with practicing high frequency emotions. Practicing high frequency emotions is the best way to pre-pave happiness in a more positive future. All right, so you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to this bracelet. That one is made with Angola quartz crystals, and it's called the Spiritual Enlightenment bracelet. Or you might be drawn to the cute little jellyfish. All right, if you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 4. Like I said, you can pause, take your time, meditate on the piles that you have to choose from. Pause right here if you haven't decided yet. Listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. If you're torn between multiple piles, listen to both of them or all 3 of them, whatever it is that you're feeling guided to. If you're interested in purchasing a bracelet, I don't do sponsors on my channel because I do have my own shop. So I sponsor myself and keep my own channel going through my spiritual shop. It's amysaltar.com. You can type that in, or you can click the link down in the drop down box. I have private readings available there for you, that for those of you that like a personal reading where I'm only tapped into your energy, because these are collective readings for a whole bunch of you at once. So if you'd like something more personal where it's just your energy, you can book with me on my website. You can also, like I said, purchase spiritual jewelry there. I have bracelets, and I also have wire wrapped pendants available for my crystal spiritual jewelry loving babes. That's all available down in the drop down box below. That's also where you will find my social media links to follow me on my other platforms. All right, so check it out if you like. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this topic and you want to see more readings like this in the future. If you like this kind of reading, smash that thumbs up button. If you're resonating with my readings and you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see when I release more readings for you in the future. And if you're ready, let's get into it and find out who has a crush on you right now and why. Here we go. Hey, pile 1, let's find out who has a crush on you right now and why. Make sure you stay until the end if you want to get all the juicy details. I am going to pull charms at the end and messages. So stay for that if you'd like to hear that. Here we go. Pile number 1. Who has a crush on pile 1, Spirit? Who's crushing on my babes that chose pile 1? Ooh, 2 of Cups. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Pile 1. Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio vibes. The World. And the Two of Wands. Okay, I'm getting two people here. One of them is a soulmate. One of them is somebody that you care about. So there's mutual feelings here between the two of you. But yeah, I'm getting two different energies. One of them, it's some sort of like really strong soulmate energy. Like you guys were destined to meet each other. There's a really strong connection between the two of you. You guys both have feelings for each other. The feelings are mutual here. You guys both care about each other. So this is going to be somebody that you care about and they also care about you. One of these two people is single. I am seeing that. So the other one might be like seeing someone else or with someone else. Oh my gosh. You guys, that was crazy. That was my phone that all of a sudden started playing that song. And you could see both my hands were down here. My phone just started singing Going to Carolina in my mind. Whoa. What? There's something really spiritual about this pile. Holy, that was wild, you guys. I know you could hear it because I literally stopped the video when it started playing because I can't play music on YouTube. They'll copyright me. We don't want that. But Going to Carolina in my mind just started playing randomly. Wow. James Taylor. You know what's funny is that song was in my head before I even started this entire pick a card reading. Before I even did the intro, I could hear that song being channeled to me. So when it popped on my phone, like, oh my gosh, this is intense. Pile number one. Okay. There's a really spiritual connection coming through here for you, pile one. It feels special. Carolina could be significant for some of you, but only take that if it resonates. The name James or Taylor could be significant. That's the artist that sings that song. The year 1968 is also when that song came out, so that could be significant. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Wow. That was wild. That was wild. And my hands were like literally out here with this card. So you guys can see I didn't push anything. It just popped on my phone, which is what I'm recording with. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is spiriting right now. It like almost startled me when it came on and started playing. Whew, I hope I don't get like any copyright thing from that because I cut it off really quickly so it wasn't playing for very long. So hopefully this video will be okay. But anyways, wow, pile one. Okay, so one of these people is single. The other person could be seeing someone else. That's what I was trying to say when that song popped on. They could be seeing someone else or with someone else, talking to someone else, because I am getting two different energies. One of them is definitely single. The other one could be like dating. I'm also getting travel involved with one of these two. So it's like you guys don't live close to each other with one of them. Long distance kind of thing, or much farther than the other person lives from you. There's like a big distance between you and one of these two people. It feels like you are currently dating or you have dated at least one of them before, maybe both of them. It just feels like there's been a lot of romance between you and one of these people with that Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah, so one of them's single. One of them is somebody you also have feelings for. Do you feel like you're currently dating or you have dated one of them and one of them is far away from you? There's travel involved. There's also a decision that needs to be made when it comes to one of them. On your end or on their end, someone needs to make a decision. Okay, let's get some more and see who are these two that have a crush on pile 1, my very spiritual pile. I'm still a little bit shook from that song coming on. Okay, we got The Mask. I'm immediately getting Jim Carrey, the movie The Mask. So the name Jim could resonate with somebody. Also, the name Carrey or that movie could be significant for someone watching this pile. Only take it if it resonates for the really specific details that come through. We got Fixed Sign, the Moose. Interesting. The Letter. Third Party. Yep, love triangle. I definitely was getting that vibe. One of them is seeing someone else or with someone else. As long as the overall vibe of the reading resonates, it's your reading. So I'm going to be saying really specific details, but because this is a collective for a whole bunch of you at once, not all the specific details are going to be for you. So just take the specifics if they resonate, leave it if it doesn't, as long as like the overall vibe of the reading makes sense to you. It is definitely your reading still, okay? There's just so many of you that watch these. There's different details that come out for different people. All right. So a major energy we have from one of them is that they're definitely single. That's coming through again. There's someone here that spends a lot of time alone. They're not seeing anybody, or if they are seeing somebody, it's not serious. They're in a very independent bachelor or bachelorette type of vibe. One of them is also very like confident. They have a cool attitude. It's like they're very confident about themselves. There's a stubborn energy here. Someone that's very confident and gets things done. Independent. They might have a little bit of an attitude or maybe even a big ego, big attitude, because we do have ego here with the Mask. So one of them could have kind of a big ego. Mr. Bean says hi. You want to say hello? Wow, pile 1. There's so much spiritual stuff going on. Whenever a cat interrupts the reading, that's always a very spiritual sign as well. So again, there's someone here that you guys were like guided toward each other with the white wolf. There's someone here that it's like you can both kind of feel it in your gut that you were meant to meet each other, or you both feel like this is the one. You both have that feeling like this is my soulmate, this is my person. It's a really strong soulmate coming through here for you. It looks like you're talking to, you could be like in the talking phase for some of you. A group of you, you're just like in the talking phase with one of them. You recently talked to one of them, or you're currently talking to one of them. It just looks like there is some sort of communication with at least one of them, maybe both. Like I said, there's a group of you where you could be dating both of these people or talking to both of these people. But one of them is definitely like entertaining other people or with someone else. There's a love triangle going on with one of them. One of them is coming up as very single, and the other one is not so much. Like they have a third party attached to them. Yeah, there's a lot of confidence coming from one of them. Very self-confident. Very cool attitude. Powerful energy coming from one of them. I feel like one of them is like super charismatic. or they have a really cool personality. Like talking to them is a vibe. Um, it could be like a big persona, big personality, somebody that is not afraid to get attention. Like they might actually really like attention for one of them. One of them is more, okay, so they have a duality about them. One of them is more like likes to be on their own, doesn't necessarily like big crowds, doesn't want to be the center of attention. The other one does like being the center of attention. They could have some sort of large following, or they're popular, or whatever job they do, they get a lot of attention. There's something about one of them where there's a lot of eyes on them, or they get a lot of attention. It feels like the charismatic one that's kind of big personality. And then the other one's not like that at all. The other one is more quiet, chill, would rather stay in than go out, doesn't want to be the center of attention. They'd rather listen to what other people are saying than be the one talking. So it's very opposite types of energies between these two people. One of them feels like they just like to be alone. They like a lot of time alone. And the other one likes to be around people. They're very social. They like attention. Something's coming about records, recording records, or playing records. Music is a big thing for one of these people. Because that song literally just started playing right in the middle of me talking at the beginning of this reading. That was crazy. Okay. Yeah, it's like one of them needs to choose between you and somebody else, or other people, you and other people. Who are these two, Spirit? Okay, we got mature woman, socialite, connected, and high society. I was getting that vibe that one of them is like very social. They have a lot of connections. They have a large network, or lots of people that follow them. They get a lot of attention, or maybe they work in a field where there's a ton of people at work and everybody knows them. Everybody knows who they are. For some of you, you're older than this person. If you identify as the feminine energy in this connection, you're older than one of these people. Or you act a lot older, so they could just be super immature even though they are the same age as you. Communication again. Pile one. See, I feel like you're definitely talking to or recently talked to one of them. Maybe both of them. Online, texting, phone call, email. Communication is big with one of them or both of them. So you're talking to at least one of them. Some of you, you're talking to both of them. Okay. Like currently in communication with each other. True gem. Fun times. See, one of them likes to go out and be out doing things, and the other one doesn't. One of them either likes to party, or they like going to events. They like to go out and have fun. They like to be around crowds of people, and the other one, it feels like they don't. It feels like an extrovert and an introvert are coming through for you. One of them is very extroverted, the other one is like, no, thank you. And a true gem, very valuable connection. And I have the cards like this back here with my finger splitting the deck, and there's spiritual growth popping out. So again, there's something super spiritual about you and one of these people. So you're going to know which one I'm talking about, because when you first met each other, there was some sort of vibe between you two that's really intense. It's this person that you have the Two of Cups energy with, where you guys both care about each other. Things could be kind of just casual between you and one of these people, or you're just acquaintances, or you have mutual friends. You guys could just be in the same network. You could be coworkers with one of these people. Somebody that you have mutual. Yeah, I'm shuffling back here, and this card keeps coming out. Friends, acquaintances, networking. So they're in your network, connected to you somehow through other people, through work, or through friends, through the grapevine, because now this is popping out, the gossip card, neighbors. You guys could, yeah, I do feel like you live really close to one of them, and the other one's kind of far away, which, like, they could be in a different town than you, a different state, even a different country for some. And then, yeah, I'm getting the vibe of you being more mature or just older in age than one of these people here. The color purple is standing out really strongly right now. So one of them, their favorite color could be purple. I'm also getting something about Prince. There's lots of music vibes coming through. But yeah, Prince could be one of their favorite artists. Because I was getting something about records too. So I feel like oldies or older music is significant for one of these. Spirit just said, Mr. Bean says hi. That's my cat. So I don't know, because he was meowing at you guys earlier. Hopefully you could hear that with my mic. I have a really good microphone now, so it doesn't always pick up the background noise. But he was being pretty loud, and he was literally like right here by me. So I feel like you guys probably heard it. That could be significant. Like, my cat says hi for someone here. Mr. Bean says hi. Okay, also 1968 is when that Going to Carolina song came out, and Prince was born in 1958, which is like 10 years before that. So that could be significant too. 1958, 1968, that era of music, or that era of being born in that era. So yeah, there's a group of you where one of you might have been born in that era of 68 or even 58. But then I'm also getting there's a group of you where there's a mother figure around them that is in that era. So their mom is like 66 or 56. Yeah, there's like a close mother figure for a group of you. Could be their mom, their grandma, and they're in their mid 50s or mid 60s. I'm also getting somebody that's 54 coming through. Somebody that's 50 years old is here. There's a 27-year-old coming through here as well. For somebody, only take those if it resonates. I'm also getting the birth dates of the 6th, the 7th, or the 9th of the month, born on the 6th, 7th, or the 9th. Also July, I mean, that's when I'm releasing this pick a card reading. So July could be significant for a birthday or a time that you guys are talking to one of these people. July could just be a big significant month with one of them as far as like their birthday. or when you guys met, when you guys talked to each other, when you guys were dating each other in July. I'm also getting the 14th and the 18th coming through as significant dates of the month. Okay. So let's get the messages from these two. Hopefully you guys know who they are now. One of them is on a very spiritual path of enlightenment. So they could be going through a lot of lessons. They're usually tough lessons. One of the lessons could be the loss of a mother figure. Okay. What are the messages for pile number 1, Spirit? Oh, wow. Pile 1. This is cute. Really positive messages so far. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. I get it. There's someone here that feels like you have a lot in common with each other. Spirit's pointing out the bottom of the deck. So one of them, you guys have a lot of things in common. I do feel like you get along really well with one of them. You have fun together. One of them is from your past, because we got this vibe here. I will be back. I'm scared you're moving on. So there's someone here that maybe that's the one you're not talking to. They're scared that you're moving on and they want to come back around. They still like you, but it looks like they're not ready for anything serious. And then the other one is falling in love and ready. We saw one of them. See, there's a duality between these two. One of them's like ready to have it all with you, ready to go all in with you, and the other one is just like taking their sweet time. I'll be back, but maybe not right now. They do have this vibe of feeling like when they finally decide to come back, it might be too late, but it feels like that's not really motivating them to come back any quicker for some reason. It's like they're willing to lose you. They're willing to take that risk of losing you. So yeah, there's a past person here. And then there's a current person that feels like you're in contact with them, or you're dating them right now, or you're with one of these people right now. You're currently connected. They're falling in love with you. They're ready to have it all with you. They're ready to go all in. And they're also talking to other people about you. I'm talking about you to others. One of them's, you have mutuals with one of these people. It's like, or they have people around them that know you or know of you. Like I said, it could be coworkers. It could be that you've met their friends before, you've met their family before. You guys, some of you have mutual friends. We got that gossip card in this other deck here at the bottom of the deck, like the grapevine gossiping. And then we got the I'm talking about you to others. You are motivating to one of these people. Like, you inspire them. You're the reason I keep going. I find you interesting. So it's like you're their muse, or you're very inspirational. They think they're like proud of you. They think you're great. They think you're super interesting, and they're intrigued by you, and you bring some sort of motivation to one of them. And then we got a secret card here. Oh, this is that past person. I am planning on messaging you soon. See, it's like there just doesn't feel like there's an urgency to it. It's like, I'll be back because I don't want you to move on, but I'm not necessarily ready to go all in, or I'm not necessarily ready to contact you right this second, but soon. So whoever this past person is, I would expect that you're going to get contact from them. That could be why I kept feeling like it feels like you're talking to both of them, or you're about to be talking to both of them. You're currently talking to one of them, and the other one's going to be reaching out soon. They just haven't yet. It's going to happen soon, just not like right this second. But it's expect to hear from this past person in the near future, because they do have this fear that you're moving on to somebody else, and it looks like you are. It looks like you're talking to, or you're with someone else, or you're dating other people. You're exploring your options. Okay. Interesting, pile one. This has been a very interesting reading. Let's get the charms. Get really specific here. So remember, only take the specific details that resonate for you. As long as the overall vibe hits, it's still your reading. If it's hitting, we got a microphone here. So I was getting like recording. One of them could record themselves or work in some type of media. The music industry definitely is coming through. I'm also getting DJ. That could be a name, or that could be something that they did in the past or something they currently do. DJing. Creating content. Making videos. They could even perform at parties, events. That could be like a side job or something that they used to do on the side. We got Libra energy here with the scales coming out. There's a Libra coming through for someone. Yeah, one of them is going toward success right now. One of them is very focused on their goals and getting their goals accomplished. They want to have a lot of power and success and financial stability. Something about signs just came through. Spirit was just trying to make me say the word sign. And now I just heard sign language. So one of them could know sign language. We have a Virgo here. Virgo energy. One of them is very practical and focused on money and goals. They're practical with money. They're good with money. RIP. Yeah, one of them's from the past. You got the little RIP tombstone. But I'm also getting, and this is definitely not funny, one of them is about to or has recently gone through a lesson in spiritual growth having to do with losing a loved one. And it feels like a mother figure or a grandma. Yeah, I'm getting there's a really recent, or there's about to be, like, soon after you watch this, the loss of one of these people's loved ones. And like I said, it feels like a mother figure or a grandma, or like a really close aunt, the person that raised them. Okay. You got lots of initials here. The name Sean just came through. Shane. Sean. Also shunt. What does that mean? Okay, there's a few different meanings for that word. So it could be significantly related to a medical type of surgery where they put a shunt in to help with blood flow or fluid flow, tube or a drain. But shunt also means push and pull, push or pull. act of pushing or shoving, or pushing or pulling. So there could be a push-pull between you and one of these people. There literally could be one of you has pushed the other one away. Um, Hopefully not literally. And if that is the case, then run. If you're dealing with anybody that literally does that, don't engage. It's also something that electricians use. So it could have to do with being an electrician. It provides an electrical current with a conductor joining 2 points of a circuit. Okay, so a few different meanings there. I'm also getting something about skunk. So one of them could be into gardening, if you know what I mean. Tree, smoking the trees. XL. One of them is larger, like extra large is coming through. Yeah, so one of them could be thick or just a lot bigger. I just heard dad bod for one of them. Okay. Let's see. Any other initials? It looks like there is some gossip or drama surrounding one of these people. I'm also getting security guard, working in law enforcement, or being involved in some sort of like being arrested. Could be significant for one of them. Interesting. I'm getting 2 dogs. One of them has 2 dogs, or one of them wants 2 dogs. I'm also getting a motorcycle. Something about motorcycles for one of them. Only take that if it resonates. One of them likes to cook, or they're like a foodie. They like going out to different restaurants, trying different foods. They could watch something with mukbang. They could record mukbangs. I don't know. I was getting recording. Or maybe they've talked about doing that. There's someone here that's like handy. They know how to build things or fix things mechanically. I did get electrician, but I'm also getting like construction, mechanic. We have first and last initials S, H, N, U, K. The UK could be significant as well. R, X, L, and C. Like I said, Sean did come through. The name Rex is coming through. Rudy, Sam, Santiago, Santos, Scott, Shane, and Sean. Shannon. Shannon Doherty just passed away from 90210. Beverly Hills could be significant. The name Shay just came through. Shelton. This could be a last name too. Their last name might come through. Your name might come through. Something about Sony, which is like an electronic brand TV. I'm getting headphones though too, and that microphone. Headphones and a microphone. Maybe that has to do with gaming. I'm also getting Discord is coming through. The Discord app. Gaming with the mic and the headphones. The name Spencer just came through. Stefan. Steven. Steve. Stuart. Isn't that from Saturday Night Live? Maybe that show is significant. Saturday Night Live, or something about Saturday night. But I'm getting that Stuart from Saturday Night Live. And he always goes, let me do it. I want to do it. That could be significant too. Like, let me do it. I want to do it myself. There is an independent attitude coming from one of them. They like want to do everything themselves. They don't like getting help. Someone has a tattoo of an arrow. Somebody has a gecko tattoo. Someone has a skull tattoo. There's someone here with a bee tattoo, a dinosaur, a buck, like a deer, a lion, a dog bone, the Jewish star, yin yang, the yin yang symbol tattoo, a turtle tattoo, a tattoo with flowers. I'm also getting really specific tattoo, a tattoo that has dragonfly and flowers. And then more communication is coming through. So again, I feel like you're currently talking to one of these people. One of them has a tattoo of an elephant. I'm also getting Republican, like political Republican. One of them could be like more conservative. Yeah, now I'm getting Harley. Harley. That could be a name too. Um, Also, Harley Quinn could be significant. Comics. But I was getting motorcycles earlier. So, motorcycles, Harley Davidson, the name Harley or the name Davidson could be significant. I'm also getting Harvey, the name Harvey, Hector, Holden. Like I said, their last name could come through. Houston, that could be related to Texas or that could be somebody's name. And Hunter and Heather and Haley and Hallie Berry. That could be significant. And Hannah and Hope also came through. Okay. The name Nellie and Neela, Nathan, Nelson and Neil, Nick, Noah, Noel, Norman, Nadia, Natalie, Natasha, Nikita, Nora, and Naomi. Caleb is here. Calvin, Kareem, Keegan, Keaton, Keith, Courtney, Krista, Ken, Kendrick, Kendall, Kent. I'm also getting Clark Kent. Superman and Harley Quinn have come through. Christina, Crystal, Kevin, Casey, like K and C initials. Kirk, Cody, Colby, Kyle, Kyra, and Kylie. And the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob just came through. Romero, Randall, Ryan, Randy, Raquel, Rachel, Rashad, Roman or Ramon, Raheem, Reese, Reed, Reggie, Reagan, Remington. Isn't that like a shaver? Like a face? The Remington shaver? Beard trimmer? A beard trimmer could be significant. Rich or Richard, Rick, Riley, O'Reilly Auto Parts just came through, and we did get mechanic energy earlier, so that could be significant for someone here. O'Reilly's, Rocky, Rocco, Rodney, Renee, Raina, Rebecca, Roland, Ron, Ronnie, Jersey Shore could be significant too. Ruben, Rudy, Rose, Ruth, and Rusty. Lance, Linda, Landon, Lamar, Lane, Larry, Lee, Lori, Lauren, Leah, Leon, and Leroy, Levi, Lewis, Logan, Lorenzo, Lillian, Liliana, Lorraine, Luke or Lucas, Luther and Lyle, Lindsay, Lizette, Loretta, Lucia and Lucy, and Lydia and Lindsay. Lindsay, I already said Lynn. Okay, Calvin and Caleb, Casey, like we got KC initials, K and C, so they could be go by Casey, or they could go by Casey, Casey. Caleb, Calvin, Cameron, Carrie, Carlos, Colton, Cassidy, Caitlin, and Callie. California could be significant, or the name Callie. Cesar, Chance and Chandler, Charlie, Charles, Chad, Christian, Chase, Clay, Channing, Channing Tatum. That's a actor, right? He's like a hot actor. Clark, Coleman, Cole, Clayton, clay. Carner, Connor, Cooper, Colton, Carlton, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Carlton, Coleman. Isn't Coleman like a brand of tools? I am getting tools, specifically a wrench and a hammer. We got electrician, mechanic, construction worker, Cortez, Conrad. I'm also getting somebody that drives a Mini Cooper. Chelsea, Charlotte, Chanel. That could even be the brand Chanel. And Cecilia. Corey and Craig. I feel like I already said those ones. Okay. That's what I got for you, pile one. That was a very interesting pile. Super spiritual stuff going on with one of these people. If you're still here with me, I know lots of you have already left because this is almost 40-minute reading for pile number one. But yeah, it did feel like there was a lot of information. I feel like a lot of you might choose this pile out of my collective. So hey, if you like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future, make sure you smash that thumbs up button so I know which ones you guys like and you want to see more of. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already so you can see when I release more readings in the future, and listen to any other pile you were drawn to. If you want something personal that is only for you, that doesn't have other people's energy mixed in, because this is a collective for a whole bunch of you, that's why there's specific details for other people that might not resonate with you. If you want something that is just for you, you can book a private reading with me on my website. The link is down in the drop down box, or you can type in Amy's Altar, just like you see here on YouTube, amysaltar.com into your search engine and you'll see me there. Oops, I just dropped one. That's also where you can purchase bracelets like the one that you chose for pile number one, lapis lazuli. I have bracelets, I have pendants. They're all sound charged and cleansed, so they're ready for you to soak up their good energy. If you click on the jewelry on my website, you'll see a description of what that crystal does. So you can see what you can wear the crystal for to help with certain energies. And if you're done here, I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Hey, pile two. Woo! Pile one was a long one. Oh my gosh. We'll see how long yours is. We're going to find out who has a crush on you, pile number two. Spirit, this is for pile number two. Who has a crush on them and why? Make sure you stay until the end if you want to hear the charms, where I get really specific details, names, initials, occupation. I'm also going to get messages from whoever has a crush on you to see what they're thinking about you, how they feel. Only take the specific details if they resonate for you. As long as the overall vibe of the reading is resonating, it's still your reading. There's going to be specific details for a whole bunch of different people that are watching this pile. There's like lots of you that watch. If you want something personal that is just for you, you got to book a private reading. I have them available on my website if you want to get one through me. The link for my website is down in the drop down box below, or you can just type in amysaltar.com. But otherwise, this is a collective reading for lots of you at once. So just take the parts that resonate, as long as it's not really confusing, as long as it makes sense for your situation. It's still your reading, but I am going to give like ages and names and things like that. So only take those details that resonate for you. All right, we got the Moon and the Eight of Cups. Oh, whoa, and the Ten of Swords, pile number 2. Someone from your past here. Empress. And the Death card. Oh my gosh. Okay, Scorpio energy. We got all the water signs here. This is Pisces, Cancer. This is Scorpio. And we got the World. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting one energy coming through for you. Or one main energy that's coming through really strong, and it's someone from your past that you guys had an ending with. There's 3 cards here that represent endings and distance with the World. So you guys have been like distant from each other energetically, even physically distant. There's been some sort of moment of like emotionally detaching, really difficult ending between you two. Yeah, this is your past, pile number 2. And I'm just getting one energy. This person has really deep feelings for you, and they're super attracted to you. And it looks like it was really hard for them. It was painful for them when things ended between the two of you, whether you know it or not. It was really hard for them, or it was really painful. And they still like you. They're missing you big time. They're thinking about you a lot at night, so you might feel this person's energy attached to you still. It looks like they tried to move on, but they can't. Getting the vibe of somebody that tried to move on from you. They tried to emotionally get over it and detach, and they couldn't. Yeah, I don't. Spirit's wanting me to look at the bottom of the deck. You could be seeing synchronicities of 10, 10, 10, 10, but the 10 of Wands is here too. This person feels overwhelmed and burdened, stressed out by the connection between you two. And it feels like it's because of the fact that it ended. That's what's stressing them out and making them feel overwhelmed and burdened because they miss you. And the ending was so difficult for them. Who is this spirit? Tell us more about them. This person that has a crush on pile 2. Who is this? Oh, not the snake. And then we got the Empress twice. The tornado. What happened between you guys? Jeez. There's some tough energy here, but then there's also the heart. Geese. Dolphins. You might have been drawn to pile number 1 because that is the pile that had the dolphin. So you might want to listen to that after this because you do only have one energy coming through this pile. And there were 2 energies that came through pile number 1. Like I said in the beginning of your reading, pile number 1 was really long. It was like a 40-minute reading for one pile. So you might want to listen to that if you were drawn to it, especially with the dolphin card coming out. Because this is pile number 1's sticker. All right, and then the Wolverine. Okay. We need one more? Yes. One more, Spirit. Who is this? The Devil. Capricorn. Capricorn vibes. This person's obsessed with you. We got Aquarius at the bottom of the deck too with the star. They're thinking about you a lot at night. I'm getting a really strong connection to nighttime when the sun, or not the sun. Yeah, when the sun goes down. Oh no, it's Neon Moon. It's the song Neon Moon coming through. When the sun goes down on my side of town. That lonely feeling comes to my door. This song keeps coming through for my collective. It came through the last pick a card reading that I did on my channel. How funny. Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn. You might want to go listen to it. I would play it for you. But by the way, again, related to pile number one, I do feel like this pile is connected to pile number one for most of you. A song started playing on my phone at the very beginning of the reading in pile number one. Like it just randomly popped on while I had my hands out here doing the reading. It just started playing on my phone randomly. It was the I'm going to Carolina in my mind song. But yeah, now we got the neon moon. This person's thinking about you at night when the moon is out and the stars are out. After the sun goes down is what Spirit was trying to channel to me, and then that song came through. When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door and the whole world turns blue. I got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of the neon moon. The words of every sad song seem to say what I think, and it hurts inside of me, ain't never gonna end. And we didn't get this card. These are very similar cards. You could be giving each other the silent treatment. That's sticking out to me on this card. The silent treatment. There is a toxic vibe with the devil and this toxic snake energy. So this person might have been kind of toxic toward you, or it was just a toxic connection between you two, period. But yeah, this is dang, the tornado. Over and done, destroyed, a breakdown in communication, silent treatment, ending, sudden and unexpected ending. So this person might not have been expecting things to end between the two of you, or they weren't expecting it to end the way it did. This person's coming through as opinionated. They might have been deceptive because I'm getting betrayal here, like being stabbed in the back, or there was deception in the connection. Deception, betrayal, and then there's like this opinionated vibe that's coming through too. But yeah, this person loves you and thinks that you're super attractive, beautiful, gorgeous, charming, graceful, very attractive. They think about all the happy times with you, how happy you made them, how much they took advantage of how happy they were with you, and how much pleasure they got out of being close to you. And they have a strong desire toward you, their heart's desire. We got forgiveness here too. So they might want your forgiveness or want to apologize. I feel like this person has a hard time breaking their bad habits or toxic cycles. There is something about a bar coming through specifically for someone, but only take that if it resonates. Going to the bar. But they're coming across as being somebody that gets stuck in toxic cycles, but they're also very seduced by you. There's something about you that is really tempting to this person, seductive. They're like addicted to you, obsessed. They could have an addictive personality too, though. They could have some sort of addiction that they deal with. Yeah, they're coming across as opinionated and like there's a power struggle between the two of you, or there was. But then there was also good times. I am seeing like there was happiness, or at least they thought so, that there were times where you guys were really happy together, that it was really fun, that you guys did talk a lot, or you had really good conversations with each other. There was a time where things were really peaceful between the two of you and not so serious, but then it ended really badly. They don't know what they're doing right now. They're feeling lost, is the vibe I'm getting. Without you, it has to do with you. This person looks at you as very dependable. It's like they can trust you, and then they betrayed you, or they were not dependable or reliable for you, but you always were for them. They like your vibe. This person's very attracted to your looks and your vibe, your charm and your beauty. You have beauty and charm, is what keeps coming through. Okay, tell us about this person. They're coming through as being somebody that's unpredictable, unreliable. They're also really possessive of you. Like they don't want anybody else to be with you. They get jealous thinking about you being with other people. Yeah, they're coming across as being very dominant, assertive, kind of wild, opinionated. They like a lot of control and power. You might be pretty bold yourself too. I feel like a lot of you have really strong boundaries and this person knows that, or you ended up doing that with them, like putting up a strong boundary. Because I'm hearing Eminem's song. That's what happens when a tornado meets a volcano. Tell us more about who this is, Spirit. Work. Mature man. Older. So it looks like the masculine. Masculine's older in this connection. Or he works with an older man. He or she has some sort of an older male figure around them professionally. Person could be starting to get some gray hair, or they're a silver fox, but only take that if it resonates. It looks like there are children involved here, but I'm also getting this vibe. If there's not children involved here, it feels like for all of you, no matter how old this person is, they're immature. They're childlike for their age. There's something about them being like immature for their age. It's coming through. And then look at this. Oof. Yeah, see, I do feel like you're connected to pile number one. Because it was a super spiritual reading. Like there was a really spiritual connection with one of the people that came through pile number one. And that's what this is. This is a really spiritual connection. Twin flame, spiritual alignment. And then we have freedom, casual, being single. I do feel like this person tried to just explore other things when things ended between the two of you. They might have acted like they didn't care. I did get this vibe that it was harder than you know for them to let you go. It was more painful than you realize for them to be away from you. The ending between the two of you was harder for them than you even know. For some of you, this never ended up being anything serious between the two of you. You guys were just like casually seeing each other, or you guys could have been working together. Some of you guys are ex-coworkers, or you're in the same type of profession. Some of you could have gone to school where this person went to school. They might also be somebody that right now is really focused on their work and goals, achieving success at work. It looks like they're really focused on work, but it also looks like you kind of distract them from being able to focus at work because they are obsessively thinking about you recently. So they're having a hard time focusing at work, but they are somebody that takes work really seriously. Their love language could be gift giving or acts of service. This is somebody that I feel like likes to surprise people with gifts or things that they're not expecting. They do feel like pretty giving. There's something about this person. They could be involved in charity work for some of you. Donating, charity. This person could be the type of person that buys like everybody a gift during Christmas, people that they don't even really know very well, or they buy everybody at work gifts. There's some vibe of this person's love language being, or they like do special things for people at work or their family, their close loved ones, friends. If they have children, they could be somebody that really spoils their kids, or does like really cute things for their kids. Or if they have a younger sibling, even, or like a niece or a nephew that they're constantly buying things for. They might have bought you something in the past, but take what resonates. But yeah, it feels like even if they're not, like, even if they are much older than you, they're really immature for their age. They have a toxic, immature. It feels like they're really disciplined when it comes to work, but then there's a lot of other things that they have kind of like an addictive personality with. They could be a functioning addict for some of you, or they were in the past. High functioning addict behavior. I do feel like they like to have fun. Like they work hard and they play hard. And I'm hearing that saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So the name Jack could be significant for someone here, but only take that if it resonates. I also have a 44-year-old that's coming through for someone. There's a 24-year-old here for somebody. Somebody with the birthday of the 7th, the 14th, the 12th, the 20th. But we're going to get charms at the end and get a lot more specific, like initials and names, tattoos, occupations, things like that. So make sure you stay until the end. Hopefully you know who this is by now. Let's see, what have they been thinking? Because they're thinking about you obsessively to the point where they can't concentrate at work. So this person might have stressed you out a lot. If you let me, I'll take care of you. See, they have that vibe of acts of service being something that they like to do. They like to spoil people, take care of people. They have like that provider type vibe. Protector, provider. Very powerful, kind of a wild. Ooh. Sorry for the way I handled things. Uh-oh. So yeah, forgiveness. That came through here. Forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. What song is that? The Heart of the Matter by the Eagles. That song might be significant. You might want to listen to it. I'd play it for you, but YouTube Daddy won't let me. Copyright. I had to like quickly turn off that song that popped up on my phone during pile number 1. The what was the song? Carolina. Going to Carolina in my mind. Just so I don't get in trouble for that. But yeah, this song says, I thought of all the bad luck and the struggles we went through and how I lost me and you lost you. What are these voices outside love's open door? I'm learning to live without you now, but I miss you sometimes. The more I know, the less I understand. All the things I thought I knew, I'm learning again. My will gets weak and my thoughts seem to scatter, and I think it's about forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. See, their thoughts are like they can't focus. I just split the deck back here and it says, I want to get back together. Okay. These times are so uncertain. Yeah, 2024 is pretty wild. I'll be back, Arnold. In all caps lock exclamation point. This person's like, I will be back. Pile number 2. Oh my gosh, you guys. The lyrics in that song, The Heart of the Matter, oh my gosh. It's talking about these times are so uncertain, people filled with rage. 2024, for sure. There's battles going on in 2024. We all need a little tenderness. How can love survive in such a graceless age? The trust and self-assurance that can lead to happiness, they're the very thing that we lose. I can't say that word. And then it talks about pride and competition cannot fill these empty arms, and the work I put between us doesn't keep me warm. That is that vibe of they try to just distract themselves with work. They try not to think about you when they're working. It does feel like they're putting a lot into work, and it's not fulfilling to them. Pride and competition. This person is coming across as having a lot of pride, pretty big ego. But they still feel like empty, and the work that they put between you and them doesn't keep them warm the way you do. There's something really fulfilling about the connection with you. Being without you feels empty and sad for this person. I've liked you for a really long time. Oh, there's that possessiveness. There could definitely be a connection through work for a lot of you. I admire how hard you work, or this person could watch you work or be able to see you working somehow, check up on you through work somehow. You could do something that's public that this person's able to see. Or you could post things on social media that they're able to see about what you're doing. They're really proud of you. They admire you. They feel like they've had feelings for you for quite a while, and they're possessive. That came through here. Possessive, like I don't want anybody else to have you. You're mine. I'm scared you're moving on. So this person does not like thinking about you being with someone else. There's something that they find like sweet and innocent about you and peaceful. I've been having regrets. Forgiveness again. Give us one more, and then we're going to get charms. I wish you wouldn't push me away. So yeah, you guys could have a wall up with this person. I just split the deck again. I want to get back together. They're either thinking you're going to push them away or you already did. I always get that vibe with the world. Like it's like you put up a boundary or you ended things with them or you gave them the silent treatment. That did come through. Silent treatment is here. So they don't like that if you have been doing that to them. And it does say jealousy here. So they do get super jealous, like thinking about you moving on. Jealous and possessive. All right. Let's see what we get for the charms. Pile 2. We have initials J and J, so they could have 2 J's in their name. JJ. You guys could both have J's in your name, or you could have another person with the name initial J that also has a crush on you, especially if you end up resonating with pile number 1. If you end up listening to that, we have A, first or last name starting with a J, an A, a V. Oh my gosh. Is this my pile? M. Oh my gosh. My name is right here. Look, Amy. Is this my pile, Spirit? We got D. Oh no. All right. Interesting. We got a Libra energy here with the scales. That also, this charm came through in pile number 1. We got Pisces. Oh my gosh, this is my pile. Pisces energy. Crazy. We got initial N, first or last name starting with an N. T. Taurus. There's a Taurus here as well. Taurus, babe. I'm getting the name Danny coming through too. Or Dane is also here. First or last name starting with an R. I need to take a breath. Feeling overwhelmed. Okay, we got C. First and last name starting with a C. MYNTTRC. Wow. Okay. We got 2 C's. So this person could have 2 C's in their name, or you guys could both have C's in your name. I'm also getting the name CJ is here. Something about a bus is coming through too. Let's see. Someone has the Eye of Horus tattoo. Someone has a crow tattoo, 4-leaf clover. Guitar could be significant. Someone could play the guitar or have a tattoo of a guitar. It's a tattoo of a feather, tattoo of a dagger, tattoo of the evil eye, or just like an eye, tattoo of an eye. I got the Eye of Horus and evil eye. Wintertime could be significant around the time when it snows, or snowboarding, skiing. I'm also getting vibes of Florida. Someone has a tattoo of a flamingo, an owl, birds, a witch tattoo, or just a witch's hat. There's someone here that likes firearms. You know what I mean? Pew pews. Hello Kitty. Trains. Tattoo of a monkey. Wow, 4-leaf clover twice. Irish could be significant. Tattoo of a key, a frog, a dragon tattoo, an arrow, cactus, bumblebee. I'm getting, those necklaces that you buy and it's like a set and then they end up going together when you put the 2 necklace charms together. They like fit together. Something significant about that. Like the pendants on the necklace, when you put them together with each other and like one person wears one half and the other person wears the other half. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm also getting something about 2 mittens. Interesting. Like one person has one half and the other person has the other half. I just got like I left one of my socks at your house. Or like the other half of something. You have half of something of theirs, half of their heart, half of their matching socks. I don't know what it is. It's going to resonate with someone though. Best friend. There's something about a best friend surrounding this situation. Your best friend or their best friend, or maybe you guys were friends, because dolphins can signify like friendship, playful, fun relationship. I feel like they're getting advice from someone about you. It feels like they're talking to someone they're really close to about you. This person looks at you like you're perfect for them. Bears could be significant, or a bear tattoo. This person is very intuitive, interesting. With the moon, that makes sense. They might kind of know what you're thinking without you having to tell them. I feel like they broke the trust between the two of you, though. There's something about like being trustworthy. That could be why they're sorry for the way they handled things with you. They broke the trust between you two. Like you don't feel like you can trust them anymore. Spooning. There's something about spooning coming through. Snuggling, cuddling, spooning. Can I be the little spoon? I just posted something on my Facebook that said, he's a G in the streets, little spoon in the sheets. That might be significant somehow. Jace, Jackson, James, Jacob, Jamie, Jake, Jason, Jamal, Jameson, something about July. That is the month that I'm recording this. So this month could be significant. July, also January. Yeah, because we got winter time snow January. It could be Aquarius season, January 22nd to February 21st. Could be significant. Or the connection between you two. Like when you met, when you guys were talking, when things ended. One of your birthdays could be in Aquarius season. January. Also the name Jan. Joe, Joseph, Jordan, Juanita and Judith, Julia and Joaquin, Justina, Victor, Valentino, Vincent, Victor, Vaughn, Victoria. I'm also getting BC, Canada, British Columbia. I'm also getting Virginia. Victoria's Secret could be significant to the store. Valencia, Vanessa and Veronica, Viviana, and yeah. Veronica, did I say that? Vanessa. Okay. Dave, Danny. I'm also getting somebody that says damn all the time. Like, damn. North Dakota, South Dakota, also Dallas, Texas are coming through. Dan, Dana, Dante, Darren, Darius, Daryl, Derek, David, Don, Donna, Davis, Donovan, Daytona Beach could be significant. Demario, DeMarco, Devin, Dylan and Dion, Drew, Donovan, Dusty, not Dusty, Sprinkle Sprinkle. You guys listen to Shira 7. Dylan is here. Aaron, Amanda, obviously Amy came through. That kind of scared me because it literally is spelled out. My name is here. So all you other Amy's, hey. Adam, Aiden, Addison, Ariana, Abby, Alana, Alan, Alberto, Alex, Alec, Allie, Alexis, Anderson, Allison, Alyssa, Alicia, Amber, Angel, Antoine, Antonio, Anthony, Ariel, Armando, Arnold. I think, did Arnold Schwarzenegger come through pile number 1? Or am I tripping? I don't know. Angelica, Angelique, Anna, Andrea, Adrian, Andre, April. That could be the month or the name. Oh man, your reading's gonna be longer than pile number 1. You guys are already past the length of pile number 1's reading. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Close though. Malcolm, Manny, Manuel, Mark, Mario, Michelle, Malik, Marcel, Marco, Polo. It could be something about swimming pools or going to the beach. Martin, Madison, Madeline, Mackenzie, Macy, Megan, Maggie, Moira, Mason again, Matthew, Max, Micah, Margaret. Something about margaritas. Spicy margarita. Mike, Michael, Miguel, Marie, Mariah, Mohammed, Morgan, Makai, Myron, Maria, Mary, Martha, Miriam, Mackenzie, Megan, Melinda, something about a Mercedes. That could be their vehicle. They might have called you like princess or queen. Mindy, Misty, Molly, Maya. Okay. Yeah, tennis or pickleball could be significant. Nighttime, they could work late at night or be a night owl, somebody that stays up late or goes out really late. Or they could be somebody that used to like contact you really late at night. And I'm getting something about snowboarding or skiing, ice skating. This person could just literally be on thin ice. Nicole, Nico, Nick, Rachel, Ryan, Rory, Corey, Croy, Creighton. There's like southern names coming through. The South, East Coast. South Dakota came through as well. Neil and Nelson are coming through. Nigel, Nico, Noah, Noelle, Nancy, Natalie, Natasha, Nina, Nora, Tyrell, Tyson, Terrence, Tom, Tim, Tobias, Tony, Travis, Trenton, Trevor, Trey, Tristan, Tyler, Tyrone, Tara, Teresa, Taylor, Tatiana, Tamika, Talia, Tabitha, Riley, Ryan, Rashid, Randy, Rashawn, Ray, Reed, Richard. That could have to do with like being wealthy too, being rich. Rico, Suave is what Spirit just said. Rico Suave. Maybe this person is very charming, good looking. Robin, Rocky, Rodney, Rodriguez, Roland, Roger, Ross, Roy, Rudy, Russell, Rusty, Rose, Rosa, Ruth, Rihanna, the singer. That could be significant. Raven, yeah, we got a crow tattoo. Ravens or crows could be significant. Rachel, Regina, Vanderpump Rules could be significant. That's coming through for someone. The railroad, something about railroad tracks. The railroad. Carl and Carrie, Carson, Corey, Cedric, Carlos, Chad, Charlie, Chase, Cali, California could be significant. Caitlin, Cameron, Chris, Clark, Carly, Carla, Carmen, Clayton or Clay, Clinton, Colby, Kobe, Cody, Cole, Colin, Colton, Connor, Corbin, Cortez, Craig, Charity, Chantel, Christian, Christina, Curtis, Cyrus, Cherish, Kelsey, Charmaine. Okay. Ooh, pile number 2. That was a long one. I'm going to leave that here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this kind of reading, make sure you smash the thumbs up so I know you want more in the future. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already and you're resonating with my readings so you can see when I release more readings for you in the future. If you want something that is just for you, I have personal private readings available for you on my website. The link for that is down in the drop down box. That's also where you can get bracelets like the one that you chose here, the Starry Sky bracelet. I have lots of crystal jewelry there. I have wire wrapped pendants. If you don't like wearing bracelets, you can wear your crystals around your neck. They're all handmade by me. I am my own sponsor for my channel, so help support my channel by purchasing from my website, amysaltar.com. You can just type that in, or like I said, you can click on the link down below in the drop down box. That's where you'll find readings and crystals for all my crystal loving babes. Check out any other pile you were drawn to, especially if you were drawn to pile number 1 or any other pile you were drawn to. And if you're done here for today, I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Hey, pile 3. Let's see who has a crush on you right now and why. Here we go. Make sure you take the specific details as they resonate for you, as long as the overall vibe of the reading feels correct for you and isn't confusing. It is still your reading, but I am going to give really specific details, especially at the end when I pull charms. We'll get names and initials and different occupations and things like that about who this is. So only take the specific details that resonate for you, leave what doesn't. All right, we got the 9 of Swords. If you want a reading that is just for you, that doesn't have other people's energy in it, you can get a private reading with me on my website. The link is down in the drop-down box. amysaltar.com. You can just type it in. We got the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Oh, dang. 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords. Wow. Who is this? Spirit. 2 of Wands. Okay, I'm getting that there's 2 different people here. Oh, okay. One of them's newer and one of them is somebody that you already know. But there's like a newer energy around you. We got the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Leo energy. So one of them could be a Leo. They don't have to be. They could just have a lot of Leo in their birth chart. But one of them is like, yikes. Their energy looks kind of scared when it comes to you, regretful. They're anxious and regretful when it comes to you, and there's a lot of feelings that they have for you already. This person has tons of feel like they're in love already. So it feels like there's someone new that is just starting to have a crush on you, and then there's somebody that's had a crush on you for quite a while. There's 2 different people here. One's newer, like they're just starting to catch feelings, and the other one has had feelings for you. And they're nervous about it and kind of sad about it. I get the vibe that this person has like cried about their feelings for you. It doesn't feel like the new person. The new person is just somebody that's like just starting to catch feelings. This other person has like deep feelings, and part of it is like they regret doing things the way they did, or they wish they could go back and do things differently so that things between the two of you were different now. There's just like this sadness. It's a helicopter. That could be significant for someone. Helicopters. Okay, we got Taurus energy here for someone. They could be a Taurus, the Hierophant. Who is this? The Tower, the Church, mutable signs, Dolphins. You might have been drawn to pile number 1. Check it out if you were. That was a pretty long reading. And there were also 2 people that came through in pile number 1. The Eagle. I think an Eagles song actually came through in pile number 1 as well. The Eagles, like singing the song by the Eagles. The Milky Way and the Rabbits. Ooh. Huh. One of them is really like, can I just say it? YouTube daddy. They're like horny for you. Like boyoyoing. Okay. One of them watches you online or looks you up online with the Milky Way. They could be following you, or they spy on you by looking at your social media, or they're trying to like Google your name. They're looking you up on the internet somehow. One of them sees you as like wifey or husband material, long-term relationship. They look at you as being like their future partner or their current partner. Yeah, they're thinking about like marriage. The Hierophant and the Church. This is marriage twice. So one of them is thinking very seriously about you, wanting to invest long term. So it's not just a little crush. Now I'm getting that song, It's Just a Little Crush. Jennifer Page, those could be significant names, but that's the artist that sings Crush, the song Crush. You might want to go listen to that song after you watch this reading. I would play it for you, but I can't. It says, I see you blowing me kisses. It doesn't take a scientist to understand what's going on, baby. Let's not overanalyze. Don't go too deep with it. Okay. One of them, okay, I see what's going on here. One of them is more looking for something just casual, and the other one is looking for something long term. Okay, you got 2 different people here. One of them is like looking for a relationship, and the other one isn't looking for anything serious, or at least not right now. Yeah, they could be just looking to like have a little fling or just have fun. They like flirting with you, or they like talking to you, but they don't necessarily want it to go super far. And then the other one's looking at like investing, going all in with you, being somebody that you can depend on, having a stable relationship with you. Like I said, marriage, being in something long term with you, partnership. One of them just more wants it to be casual friends, maybe an FWB type of situation, like friends with benefits kind of thing, or just, a little flirty connection between you two. But yeah, one of them's planning on having you in their future. One of them is coming through as being somebody that's very unpredictable. Yeah, sudden change. I'm getting a chameleon, sudden change. They switch up on you. So they're one of them feels confusing. They might confuse you a lot or give out mixed signals. They're impulsive too. Yeah. So one of them is very like unpredictable, impulsive. They say and do things without thinking. And yeah, there's somebody here that like ends up regretting what they say and do because they're so impulsive. The other one's more clear and precise and wise. The other one's kind of reckless. Okay. So yeah, you're getting kind of a polarity here. One of them is more reckless. The other one's more grounded and stable, dependable. Who are these two, Spirit? Travel, vacation, true gem. Yeah, we had a helicopter. Now there's an airplane. Two of Wands can signify travel too, or travel plans. We got short term. Yep. Like short term, a quick fling. Nothing super serious with one of them. Laid back. We got blonde female, courting man, and destiny. Ooh. Okay. You could be the blonde female, or there could be a blonde female involved in the situation. Or they could be, for those of you watching, for a woman. This person could be a blonde female. I'm also getting somebody with lighter colored hair. There's something about taking like an expensive trip, or saving up for an expensive trip, or going on some sort of extravagant trip. Maybe they talked about doing that, or they have done that. This person could travel a lot or want to take some sort of really big trip, really big, expensive trip. They might have told you about their plans to travel somewhere that would be really expensive. Uniform and professional. They could have to dress very professionally for work or wear a suit. They could be somebody that just likes dressing up, dressing really nice, flashy. They could be somebody that actually has to wear a uniform for work. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, one of them is more of a short term thing. They're not really thinking about the future with you, and the other one is. One of them is more. There's something about like treats you. One of them is going to show you more that they want you than the other one does. One of them is going to take more chances and invest more in you than the other one does. One of them is going to put in more effort, more time. And then I also feel like you met one of them in a serendipitous type of way. Like the universe brought you two together. This is really specific, so only take this as it resonates. One of them could travel for work. I'm also getting networking, marketing for work, but only take that if it resonates. And then there's also somebody here that's 36 years old. So only take that if it resonates, obviously. I'm also getting a 56-year-old that's here for someone. Taurus season could be significant with one of these people between the month of like the end of April, beginning of May. That could have been when you met one of them, or when things really significant between the two of you happened during the springtime, during April, May. The name April or May could be significant as well. The name April did come through in pile number 2, but I'm also, you guys might have been really drawn to pile 1 and 2 and this pile. Like, you might not have known which pile to choose, so listen to 1 and 2 if you felt like that. Okay, let's get the messages. Woo! Okay. How are these two feeling? What are they thinking about pile number 3? Yeah. Wow. That's way too many, but I'll take this one. One of them has a lot to say. I'm going to take that one too because that was trying to come out. Oh, all right. One of them definitely doesn't believe in tarot. I only believe in science and facts. It could be like an atheist or somebody that just isn't really into religion, because you did have the church here. So yeah, one of them is more like scientific facts type of person. And my intentions can be selfish sometimes, and I'm emotionally unavailable. So yeah, one of them is like, I'm not ready. I've been trying to distract myself from my feelings. I'm emotionally unavailable. I'm not ready. My intentions can be selfish. That feels like that is all one of these energies together. Let's start over. So one of them feels like they want a second chance with you, or they want a do-over. They want to do things differently with you. I miss being around you. You're the reason I keep going. I have trust issues. That's the person that's emotionally unavailable. They feel like they don't trust anybody. It's not just you. And then there's somebody here that's like, I'm falling in love. You've changed me. You're the reason I keep going. And one of them wants to see you again. They miss being around you. They can't wait to see you again. You're the reason I keep going. I'm falling in love with you. So you inspire one of them. You motivate one of them. You make them want to do better in life. You make them want to change in a good way. I feel like they weren't expecting to feel this way about you. But yeah, somebody here wants to start over. They miss being around you. They miss seeing you. They want to do over. They want a fresh start. Okay. Let's get the charms. Wow, lots of initials. Okay, we got first or last name starting with an O, R. Something about an operating room is coming through for someone. Ooh, one of them could say like ooh a lot, or oh, or okay. I'm just getting ooh. All right. First or last name starting with an F, Z, C, J, B. Ooh, that's dirty. One of them is very actual. You know what I mean? SE actual. S, 2 S's. They could have a S in their first and their last name. You guys could both have S's in your names. You guys could both have J in your name, or they could have 2 J's in their name. Same with R, same with O. First or last name started with an H, K. Yeah, there's something about ooh. Weird. First or last name starting with an A. They could have 2 B's in their name. Wow, there's a lot of initials in this pile. Y, I, E. T. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do names for this pile because there's so many initials here. O, R, X, F, Z, C, J, B, U, S, H, K, A, Y, I, E, T. I don't think I've ever had this many initials come out. There's probably a ton of you watching this pile. There's a lot of you in this collective, pile number 3. That's probably also why you might resonate with pile number 1 and 2, or 1 or 2. School bus. I also got something about a tour bus for someone. Cancer energy. Scorpio energy. Serendipity. Yeah, it's like the way you guys met was like destined, fated, serendipity. Sleepless in Seattle is coming through. Oh, we got 2 T's. Oh no, we got an L. That looked like a T for a second. So yeah, 2 T's could be significant. Initial L. It's like every letter in this pile. That's never happened in these readings. Someone has a tattoo of an owl. Some has a tattoo of a flag. A music note tattoo. Someone here likes to chop wood. My son loves chopping wood. Figure 8 tattoo. A yin yang tattoo. Tattoo of a Scorpio. Cats and dogs. Must love dogs. That's a movie. That movie could be significant. Must love cats. Must love dogs. That could be significant. There's Libra energy here. Somebody has a tattoo of footprints. There could be somebody with autism or somebody connected to this connection, like close around you guys, that's autistic. The name Daisy is coming through. Also short shorts. Who wears short shorts? Daisy Dukes. I'm getting somebody that works in security. I'm also getting somebody that has goes to a gym, a locker room, something about a locker room. And I'm also getting janitor. I'm also getting a bartender or going to the bar or drinking beer. Someone with a tattoo of an angel. A tattoo of a starfish. Arizona is coming through. Tattoo of a turtle. Tattoo of a deer. Somebody could like hunting. This person could smile a lot, or they tell you like that they really like your smile. I'm also getting a connection to dancing for someone here. I just heard dance for me, baby. Okay. Pine trees. Something about pine trees. Okay, I'm gonna say a few names. The movie E.T. is coming through as well, or maybe just like extraterrestrials, being interested in aliens, UFOs, extraterrestrials. There's something about the US, USA, the American flag. There's something about bus. It literally says bus here, and then there's a school bus here. Bus driver, school bus, waiting for the bus, taking your kids to the bus. Something about Bush, too. That could be someone's name, but also Bush beer is coming through. Jason, Jacob, Brian, Sean, Shay, Katie. Ryan. France. Yeah, you got the tower. Paris could be significant. Paris, France. Someone that carries cash. I just heard something about cash. Instead of like using their card, they like to use cash. Hmm. I'm also getting something about gambling or betting. So the casino. Sushi, something about sushi just came through. BJ just came through. That could be a name or something naughty. Jason, did I already say that? That's coming through really strong. Chuck, Charles, Chase. Also, banking, financing. I'm looking for a man in finance with a trust fund, lots of cash. 6'5", blue eyes. Blue eyes could be significant. Being really tall, finance bro. Somebody that wears like expensive watches is coming through, or expensive jewelry, or just like dressing really professional. That did come through earlier, like wearing a suit. If there's something about a jewelry, or valuable, having things that are very valuable, lots of cash on hand, cash in a safe. Yeah, K Jeweler just came through as well. Interesting. Maybe they bought you jewelry or something, or this person might like to wear really nice watches or really nice ring, really nice chain. I'm also getting nice shoes, like expensive shoes. I'm also getting like cardio workout or like big muscles, like biceps, working out, leg day, sports, chopping wood again came through. Also boating, being on the lake, being out on a boat, cruise ships could be significant for someone. I feel like there's something about taking naps too. Taking a nap, taking a short nap or a cat nap. Okay, is that it? Disneyland could be significant. California, Florida. I'm also getting like going boating or going somewhere nice, palm trees, vacations, traveling somewhere nice where you can like take a boat out, being on the water. Also, snorkeling is coming through. Diving, snorkeling. Busta Rhymes just came through as well. That could be significant. It's like a really fast rapper. He also sings a song with Mariah Carey called I Know What You Want. And he's talking about, baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it. You might want to go listen to that song when you're done here. The name Shay just came through. Shaq, basketball could be significant. Shaquille O'Neal. O'Neal, the last name O'Neal. I just heard O'Reilly. Interesting. Because there was another car parts store that came through either pile 1 or 2. I think it was pile 1. So this one of these people might know how to work on cars. The name Tyler just came through. Ty. There's something also about like wearing a suit and tie for this pile. One of them might like to dress really nice, or maybe they have to for work, wear a tie. Or you might have seen them in a tie, or they like to buy different types of like cool ties. Okay. Tie-dye. That could also be significant for someone here. All right, that's what I got for you. Pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, especially if you resonate with my readings, so you can see when I release more readings in the future. And if you want something that is just for you, like I said, you can book a personal reading with me on my website, amysalter.com. The link is down in the drop down box below. That's also where you can get bracelets. This is my newest bracelet. This is the wizard bracelet on my website, the one that you guys chose. It's really pretty blue color. It is lapis lazuli tiger's eye. I have pendants as well, and that's where you book a private reading with me. Check out any other pile that you were drawn to, and if you're done here, I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, pile 4. Let's find out who has a crush on you right now. Make sure you stay until the end if you want to hear really specific details. I'm going to pull charms at the end, get names, occupations, all that good stuff. Only take the specific details that resonate for you. Leave the details that don't resonate for whoever they're for, because these are collective readings for a whole bunch of you at once. As long as the overall vibe of the reading is resonating, it's still your reading. Not every single detail is going to be for you. If you want it to be that way, you got to book a private reading. I have those available on my website, amysalter.com. The link is down in the drop down box below. Here we go. Pile number 4. Who has a crush on pile number 4, Spirit? Oh, whoever it is hesitant to tell us. Who has a crush on pile 4? Ooh, yeah, talk about hesitant. Look at them. They're like, don't tell them, Amy. Don't tell pile number 4 that I have a crush on them. Whoa. 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands. They don't want it to be public. Interesting. Who is this? And is there only one person? Is there more than one person that has a crush? Oh, there's another person. Ace of Pentacles. So there's at least 2 so far. Who has a crush on pile 4? Oh, there's 3. Ooh, the Lovers and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so there's 3 people here. One of them could be a Gemini. They don't have to be, but you got the Lovers. That's Gemini energy. I feel like 2 of them are newer. You got the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And then one is somebody like from the past. So 2 newer energies, and newer is whatever new means to you. And then one person that has been in your life for a while. One of them definitely like doesn't want other people to know that they have a crush on you for whatever reason. It could be because there's a third party involved, that they feel like they need to keep it a secret. There's, for some reason, one of these people feels like it needs to be kept to themselves, that they have a crush on you. One of them's ready to go all in with you and invest in you. The Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. One of them is like ready to go all in. They feel like you're the one. And that you guys could have a successful relationship together. But yeah, there's someone here that has a third party around them, or they care what other people are going to think. There's something taboo about them having a crush on you. Let's see. Who is this that has a crush on pile number 4? Who are these 3 people, Spirit? Tell us all the details about who they are. One of them could be a Libra. Okay, we're getting air sign energy. Gemini and Libra. So they could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Cardinal sign of air. Justice. Judgment. The Lion, they could be a Leo. One of them could be a Leo. One of them is very confident. One of them has like high self-esteem, very confident. Not afraid to talk in front of a crowd, not afraid to speak up. All right, we got the ball and chain. Uh-oh. The hummingbird and one more. Fixed sign. Yeah, confident. One of them is super confident. So one of them is like very outgoing. We have the bouquet. One of them is definitely in love with you. We got somebody here that's in love. And now there's someone from your past that still likes you and wants to reconcile with you. Someone here is in a third party situation that they're unhappy with. I just split the deck back here in half and look who it is again. The Lovers, Gemini. Key. One of them is like highly intelligent, really smart. And they know it. It's like they know they're smart. Very social. Very forward. And there's someone here that doesn't like negativity. They could be like conflict avoidant type of person, or somebody that's always like, oh, I don't want to deal with any negativity, or they could have like that toxic positive type of vibe where they don't like to talk about anything negative, or they don't like conflict at all. One of them is going through a lot of changes recently. They have a lot of big changes going on in their life. And I'm getting one of them is artistic or creative. There's a vibe here of somebody being artistic, creative, an artist, or somebody that knows how to create things, make something out of nothing, make something with their hands. Yeah, it feels like the one that's really confident is pretty stubborn too. Okay, I need more, Spirit. One of them's very helpful. They like to help people. Or they could be in a line of work where they help people. Who are these 3 that have a crush? Oh. See, there's a love triangle. Third party. Crowded relationship. And one of them, whoever it is that has a third party, they're like talking to someone else or they're with someone else. They're not happy with that relationship. Whoa. Oh my god, that's huge. Should I take all of these, Spirit? That's a lot. But okay. Oh. Oh. Yep. I do need to take all of these. Twin flame soulmate. So one of these connections is super spiritual, which makes sense. You got the lovers. You have a really spiritual connection with one of these people, so you can feel them. They can feel you too. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of chemistry. You're really drawn to one of these people. Passionate feelings between the two of you. Very passionate about each other. Lots of, like, the vibes are vibing between you and one of them. It's a strong, intense vibe between you two, an intense energy between you two. Spiritual alignment, effortless. Like, you guys just click. You mesh well together with one of these people. A great connection. It's like there's potential to have a really amazing relationship with one of these people. You just click. There's gossip, or yeah, yep, it's right here. Gossip surrounding one of these connections. Like, other people would talk about it if it was public. That could be why I got that energy of one of them feels like they need to keep it a secret that they have a crush on you. Otherwise, people will end up talking about it, or it could get back to somebody if they make it public. So they got to keep it secretive. There's like a fear of other people finding out and not wanting it to be public that they have a crush on you. And yeah, see, one of them is new, or two. There could be two people that are new to you that you don't know very well, that you just met. You had that Ace of Pentacles, and then you had that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it's like one or two of them out of the three are new. One of them is darker, so darker hair, darker eye, like brown eyes, darker skin. They might just wear dark clothes. Take what resonates. One of these people could live really close to you. They're like a neighbor, or maybe they were a neighbor of yours. Or you guys live like in the same small town, the same area as one of these people. Yeah, there's an intense connection with one of them. I'm getting dark hair. At least one of them has dark brown hair, brunette, dark hair, dark eyes. One of them is shy. One of them's coming up as being a wallflower. And that other energy was not. There's one of them that's very like confident and outspoken and very social, and then there's someone here that doesn't like to talk a lot. And then there's someone here that feels like the connection between the two of you is just like a little fling, or it's not going to last long, or maybe it already did end between the two of you and it didn't last very long. It was short term. Okay. It feels like you don't think things will work out with one of these three people. Not necessarily that you're not interested in them at all, but there's this vibe of like it couldn't work, or it won't work, or it can't work, or something like that with one of them. Let's see, what are they thinking about you? What are these three thinking about? Why do they have a crush on you? What are they thinking about pile number 4? Is the deck upside down? No. I've been up all night thinking about you. Ooh, someone's losing sleep over you, pile number 4. I want you, but I shouldn't. See? I can't make this up. This is that secretive. I can't tell anybody. Nobody can know. Because I have a crush on you, but I shouldn't. And it feels like it's because somebody's going to gossip about it, or there's a third party, they're with someone else, or you're with someone else, or people end up having something to say about it. There's something taboo about one of these people. See, I have a secret. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so psychic. Harley Davidson and Princess just came through too. So maybe one of these people called you Princess or Queen. One of them could like motorcycles or have a motorcycle. You're on my mind the most. I've been up all night thinking about you. One of them is obsessed, like intensely focused on you. You're going to feel that energy. If you're on their mind all the time, you'll feel it. So there's one of these three people will be popping into your head a lot too, or you get a lot of signs about one of them. Ew. You're a hottie, pile number 4. Jeez. You looking good, pile 4. I can see that. What are you doing, pile number 4? Oh my gosh. This is funny. Ooh, okay. Oh, one of them's confused. One of them's like, I don't know what to do. This situation's really confusing and complicated. So one of them is like, they could be confusing you as well, or you might be confused about them as well. Wow. Okay. One of them is like possessive of you. They get jealous thinking about you being with someone else. They're very possessive and jealous. But yeah, look at this. You're on my mind the most. I've been thinking about you a lot. I've been up all night thinking about you. There's someone here that is obsessed. So, like I said, you're going to be thinking a lot about one of these three people because they're thinking a lot about you too. My intentions are pure. I think you are out of my league. I'm very attracted to you. I think you're hot. This is the same person. So one of them feels like you could do better. You might think that too. Like one of these three people that has a crush on you might not be your type. They're like, oh my God, you're like so hot, pile number 4. I'm so attracted to you, but you're out of my league. One of them is jealous and doesn't want you to forget about them. One of them feels like you have a lot of options and they want you to only pay attention to them. They're like, I know a lot of people like you, clearly, because you are hot. You are a hot little snack, pile number 4. I can see that. I can see that you guys have an energy about you or a look about you that a lot of people are attracted to. And one of these people knows it and they're like, don't forget about me with all your other options out there because I know you got options, pile number 4, but pay attention to me. And then there's someone here that probably makes fun of astrology or doesn't believe in tarot. I only believe in science and facts. So one of them could have said something to you about like tarot's fake or astrology is fake, or you know that they're atheist or something like that. They don't really have a religion, or they definitely wouldn't listen to tarot readings. It's giving that vibe of somebody that like doesn't believe in astrology and like, oh yeah, okay, I could say something generic about any sign and it could sound true. You know, people that try to prove astrology wrong. And then you're like, you're a Gemini, aren't you? That's what a Gemini would say. And they're like, oh, it's just a coincidence when you guess the right sign for them. Yeah, so there's someone here that's kind of anti spirituality. They might, I'm just getting the vibe of somebody that would actually just like make fun of you getting a tarot reading or make fun of you, asking what time they were born so that you can look at their birth chart kind of vibes. Okay. Let's get the charms for pile 4. Names and initials. We have a Cancer here. Somebody could be a Cancer or have lots of Cancer in their birth, speaking of birth charts. Pisces and Cancer. So water sign energy is coming through really strong with one of these people. Yeah, we also got the Cup here. Lots of... One of them feels like emotional. One of them feels like they have really intense emotions. First or last name starting with an M. K. I'm getting something about Machine Kelly, you know, Megan Fox's boyfriend. Could be significant for someone here. First or last name starting with an O, V, E, Z, Y, Q, B, X. Yeah, one of these people feels like an ex of yours. Or they're still connected to their ex. Their ex is still lingering around. They have an ex. That could be it for a group of you where you're not their ex, but their ex is like still involved with their life a lot because they have a child together or because they always go back to their ex or something like that. Lots of music notes. Someone either has a tattoo of music notes or they're really, really into music. Like they listen to a lot of music. First or last name starting with an R. First or last name starting with an I. First or last name starting with a P. We also have RIP. And I think that came through in pile number 2. I think it was pile 2. You might want to listen to pile 2 if you were drawn to it. Yeah, someone could be really religious and that's why they don't believe in like astrology stuff. Or one of them is just really religious and the other one's like atheist. One of them's into photography, taking pictures. They like to take a lot of pictures. It could be selfies or it could be pictures of nature. I'm getting motorcycle vibes here for one of them. They like motorcycles or they have one. I'm also getting like rock and roll music. Someone has a tattoo of a moon. Somebody has a tattoo of a seahorse, a flag, dragonfly tattoo, infinity sign tattoo, a crow or a raven, a swan tattoo. What is that? A mouse tattoo? Little tiny mouse? I just heard something about church mouse too. So one of them could go to church or they grew up in church, like having to go to church every Sunday. There's Aquarius energy here. One of them is like very intuitive and imaginative, like psychic, and they might not really know it. One of them has a big imagination. One of them, yeah, wears a mask, so they hide the fact that they have a crush on you. That keeps coming through. It's a secret. RIP. One of them could have just lost a close loved one, someone that's really close to them. I'm also getting something about going to the gym. The name Mary just came through. Mike, mixtape, making a mixtape. Somebody here might like to rap or rhyme. I'm also getting something about like working in radiology or the medical field. Someone's allergic to bees. Someone is outdoorsy. I'm getting something about like camping, hiking, being outdoors. The name Phil just came through. Rick, Riley, Ryan, Ray, Rachel. Rachel Ray. She's like a chef on TV. Cooking channel could be significant. Watching the cooking channel, watching cooking shows, or being a chef. One of these people might be a chef, or they really like to cook. Easy. Something about being easy. Uh-oh. What does that mean? So one of them's easy? I don't know. Okay. I'm also getting like WWE or wrestling could be significant for one of them. They like watching that, or kickboxing, wrestling, WWE, knockout. I'm also getting like one of them just thinks you are like so attractive. Like they have you up on a pedestal, like you are a model, pile number 4. You're so pretty. You're so attractive. They just think you're just hot. A total knockout is what I'm hearing. But I'm also getting something about like boxing or wrestling. Now, one of them is shy. One of them is pushy. So there's 2 out of the 3 that are very different than each other. One of them is very outgoing and pushy, and one of them is very reserved and like shy and won't make the first move. Other one's very confident and like almost cocky. There's something about a lot of kids, a lot of children being around one of them. So that could be like they have a lot of nieces and nephews, or they have lots of siblings. They grew up in a family that had a lot of kids. They grew up in a family that had their cousins around all the time, or they're really close with a bunch of their cousins. They could have multiple children of their own. Um, they could have lots of nieces and nephews. For my older babes, they could have lots of grandchildren. They could work at a school or work somewhere where there's lots of children. I just heard something about a museum. They could like going to museums or going to the park. Or they could work for like the county or the parks and recreation. I'm also getting like the Boys and Girls Club. So they could be some sort of a coach, coaching basketball, a school counselor, principal. I'm also getting like a photographer coming through, somebody that does professional photography, takes pictures for people. Yeah, I just heard they like bikes. So maybe they like bicycling, or like I said, dirt bikes or motorcycles. Harley Davidson is coming through here. In that song, in the music video by Busta Rhymes with Mariah Carey, Mariah Carey's wearing a Harley Davidson jacket, and her jeans on the back say Automatic Princess on them. So that could be significant for someone here. Is that it, Spirit? The name Yvonne just came through. Edmund, Eddie, Elijah, Elliot, Elvis Presley could be significant. Elvis, Emmett, Eric, Aaron, Evan or Evans. That could be last names could come through as well. Ezra, Emma, Emily, Elizabeth, Elise, Edna, Edith, Erica, Aaron, Eva, Casey, Kalia, Kathy, Kaylee, Candace, Tanisha, Karina, Carly, Kari, Kate, Catherine, Caitlin, Isha, Kelsey, Harry, Kia. That could be the kind of car that they drive too, a Kia. Kim, Kylie, Kyra, Kirsty, Carl, Calvin, Kellen, Kelly, Kendall, Kendrick, Ken, Evan, Kirk, Colby, Curtis, Kyle. One of these people might have called you baby or princess, like I said, baby. They could have like a pet name for you, one of them. Rather than calling you by their name, they call you like babe, princess, baby, cutie. I'm also getting that. Hey, cutie. Hey, babe. Um, Ben is here. Bill, Billy, Blake, Brad, Braden, Brenda, Beatrice, Beth, Brennan, Brent, Brett, Brian, Bryce, Brittany, Blair, Brock, Brandy, Bruce, Bryant, Byron, Bree, Brooke, Brooklyn, New York, Concrete Jungles Where Dreams Are Made Of, Alicia Keys could be significant. Isaac, Isaiah, Israel, Ian, Ira, Ivers. That's like a seafood restaurant. Maybe one of these people really likes seafood, or they could be a pescatarian. Ralph and Roman, Randall, Randy, Rashawn, Rashid, Rachel, Raymond, Reese, Reed, Reggie, Richard, Ricardo, Rick, Riley, Robin, Renee, Rebecca, Rhonda, Ron, Ross, Roy, Ruben, Russell, Ruth, Ruby, Roxanne, Parker, Peter Parker. That's Spider-Man. Spider-Man could be significant. Paul, Pat, or Patrick, Harry, Peter, Pete, Phil, Preston, Prince and Princess is coming through. That's interesting. Are you royalty? Something about Prince just came through. Maybe the artist Prince is significant, but I did get Princess earlier too. Prince and Princess. Disney movies, maybe. Cinderella. Patrice, Patricia, Paula, Felicia, Portia. Somebody could drive a Porsche too. Yeah, Princess. Pamela. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'm going to leave it here, pile number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you were drawn to any other pile, check it out. Smash the thumbs up button if you like this kind of reading and you want me to do more in the future like it. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can see when I release more readings in the future. If you like my readings, if you're resonating with my readings, if you want something that is just for you, because this is collective reading, so there's details for lots of people all at once. So if you want me to just tap into your energy, you can book a personal reading with me on my website, amysalter.com. I have 15-minute and 30-minute readings available there where you can ask whatever questions you want. Or you can do an energy check if you're wondering how one specific person is feeling right now. You can book an energy check with me. That's what that one is called. Those are all available as emergency readings, so you can get it back super fast if you want it back right away. Book it as an emergency reading. If you book it as a regular reading, you'll get it back within a week. I also have spiritual jewelry on my website. That's where you can get these bracelets, like the one that you chose for this pile. This is Angola quartz crystals. It's the spiritual enlightenment bracelet on my website. I'm also wearing the good as gold bracelet on my left hand. They're both on my website, amysalter.com. The link is down there. I also have some, if you don't like wearing bracelets, I have pendants available on necklaces that are wire wrapped. They're all handmade by me. They're sound bathed and cleansed by yours truly. So they're all juiced up and ready for you guys to soak up their energy. If you love crystals, check it out. Free shipping. Only in the US though. Sorry to my babes that are overseas out of the country, not in the US. I don't ship to other countries. It's just too expensive. But yeah, if you want a reading, you can get it from anywhere. I do readings for everybody. You can book a reading with me no matter where you're at on my website. Like I said, it is amysalter.com. You can type that into your search engine and you'll see my website, or click the link down in the drop down box below. That's also where you will find all my links for my social media, for my other platforms. So you can follow me everywhere I am. If you like my stuff and you're interested in following me, everything's down there below. Listen to any other piles that you were drawn to. If you're done here for today, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.